Hello everyone and welcome to another General Zero Hour replay. This is Scottagorn coming to you with a 3v3 match on Massive Attack from last night, which was March 12th, I want to say, 2025. Down on the bottom team we have Skip, looks like USA Vanilla, Neo, USA Vanilla, and Titan, GLA Toxin.
And this is Wildcard, also co-casting here. I played last night. So in the top right of the map, we have Synthesis with the China Tank, purple. We had Pancake as a GLA demo in his classic pink color. And I was playing as blue with the GLA Stealth.
All right,
this was a very fun game.
You versus Titan, both GLAs. Stealth versus Toxin. Looks like your strategy.
Yes, that was a rough.
Not your favorite matchup with GLAs?
No, because the Toxin does have the Scorpion tanks, and only having the quad cannons at the start for the Stealth is pretty rough against those Scorpion tanks. So.
Oh yeah. All right. Looks like your strategy was to prioritize the corner. Titan is going for a sneaky tunnel, and you are going for a tunnel in front of your own base, just to defend, just to block anything that Titan might send through the middle, maybe 5 minutes in. And now your Crusaders have found each other.
Yes, we were exactly the same pace into the bottom right corner, and then also in the top left corner, Synthesis was going for that corner as well as Skip. But Skip got there a little quicker and was able to take out the dozer of Synthesis. So that really shut down that corner for our team.
Yeah, I've had Skippy beat me to that corner as USA before because he actually loaded up his bulldozer into his Chinook and flew it over there. And it looks like I don't think he did that. I'm guessing he just drove his bulldozer over. But yeah, he already had a barracks set up by the time Synthesis even got there. So Skippy has the advantage over on the left side.
Yes, I believe Synthesis built stuff in his base first, though, instead of sending his spawn dozer there was the difference.
Yeah, on this map, it would be interesting if we all got better at, dropping the other person's base with a bulldozer, with a couple of MDs. I wonder if strategies would start to change on maps like this, where you have to drive all the way up to the front. If people would start prioritizing building their own base a little bit first before they charge to the middle.
Yep. So yeah, we've just gotten through the initial start of the game. Neo has taken one of the islands in the middle. Pancake has taken the other one. Titan and I are pretty evenly matched in the bottom right corner, except for I do establish a tunnel by the oils. So I've kind of slowly kicked him out of there at the moment.
There's the Scorpion tank that you were talking about.
Yeah, they're not fun. Against the quads, they're not very fun.
And you found Titan's tunnel now. The beacon has gone down.
Yes. I believe Pancake called that out. I think he could see it with his RPG troopers there. So I said, just don't let him build more and I'll come right over there and help you out. We don't want him to get established there and make a real mess of it for us.
Well, quick thinking by Titan, he got his 2 RPG troopers into the garrison, so that's going to be tough to deal with now. He's got the Toxin rebels, you guys don't.
Yes. I am queuing Toxin Tractor already at this point now to take out that bunker.
Okay.
But I told Pancake to keep him occupied so that way he can't build more than one tunnel or a stinger site or anything of that nature to really make it difficult for us. Neo is doing a good job of capturing the neutral buildings in the middle. He's now got himself a neutral air base right in the middle of the map. And Skip is really expanding in the top left as well, too.
Skippy's got the top left all to himself. Neo in the middle now has a fire base within range to be able to keep Pancake off of that middle supply dock that he has. And so Neo's going to have access to multiple supply docks up front, and he's going to keep Pancake from his, so he could win the resource battle here if he can capitalize on it. Neo, no extra supplies just yet.
No, he's just taking territory, throwing down fire bases, throwing those missile defenders inside just to lock everything out. Really not much going on in the bases for anybody at the moment. I will say now the battle for Titan and I in the bottom right is starting to heat up. He's trying to expand as well am I.
Okay, were you able to keep your toxin tractor? Because now Titan has a garrison right in front of your buildings as well.
Yes, that's coming around here momentarily through the tunnel network. It doesn't work out well. I don't know what those missiles on the ground are there with the radiation. They really seem to mess up unit movement a little bit, though.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially in maybe another version of the map, they could just be deleted.
Right. Yeah, it's a rough place for toxin to be. Seems as how
right,
there's
as you can
supposed
see,
to
my
be
toxin
infantry
tractor just
going
turned
there.
around for no reason. They hit those missiles and just turned around instead of going toward the bunker as I clicked it to.
Yeah.
So it was it still worked, but it was a little slower than I had wanted it to do.
Okay, I'm just
So
seeing
in
the
the
toxin
north-
tractor just now on my end.
Oh, okay. I'm at 6:20.
I'm at 6
Tell me when
minutes.
to unpause.
So, yep. You got a 20-second
Just tell
pause
me
on
when
your
to
end.
unpause then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Units
Wow,
are
I'm
moving
moving
pretty
fast.
slowly on my end.
Yeah.
There's this toxin tractor. He's shooting all the infantry. And
Yeah. I'm at
Titan,
21.
Titan did evac that middle garrison.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pancake and Synthesis making a move on this left side against Skippy. They must know that Skippy's established, has all those resources,
Yeah.
and they want to take that away from him as soon as they can.
Yeah. What's your gen tool time?
6:30.
Okay, so I'm 3 seconds behind you now, which is fine because I know what's going to happen.
Okay.
And I'll catch back up.
You should just press pause every 15 seconds or so.
Right. I wonder why it does that.
Mine's just slow. Lots of units on the screen. Yeah, Neo has captured that middle airfield, and that is a USA Air Force airfield. So those are King Raptors coming off of there. He's picking off Pancake's tunnels one by one in the middle. Skippy also going with the Raptors, even though he's just vanilla USA.
Yes, I was quite disappointed. I see that Neo had beaconed it now, but I was quite disappointed that Pancake did not capture that neutral airfield, which he is now, but he should have captured that much earlier and given himself Raptors to use as GLA. I am starting the secondary economy spam. Pancake, no secondary eco, and Synthesis, none as well. Hate to see that from the GLA should be really spamming them black markets, but looks like on the southern team, nobody is expanding to secondary eco at either. I appear to be the only one on secondary eco at the moment.
Yeah, well, and you've got the oils down at the bottom, you've got the oils behind your own base, and you captured the GLA supply back there,
yes.
And just now building a second supply stash on that open supply dock down there in the corner.
Right. Yeah. So I'm on 3 supplies, black markets, and oils. So this is when the match does start to heat up now that Titan's pretty much deciding that he doesn't want me having these oils much longer. He's trying to determine the best way to kick me out of there.
Okay, I see him bringing a Scorpion tank around the side. Your supply stash is just finished, but you've got a team of guys ready to take it out. You've got buggies. Looks like they're upgraded already.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I went quick black market just to... I knew I was going to have to do something against those Scorpion tanks with... I can't do anything with the quads against the Scorpion tanks, so we got to get to those rocket buggies pretty quick there.
Did you ever consider the hijackers?
I did. They build slower and cost a little bit more. I was more worried about having units out also to help with teammates in case of sneaky tunnels and stuff.
Yeah,
with such a long map, I didn't... Right. I also felt this map was very long across, so I didn't think I could walk one across in time to grab a dozer.
Oh, sure.
It was just a long walk for that, and I just wanted to have more units out.
Yeah, it's a huge macro map.
Right. instead of trying to micro a hijacker through all the defenses and stuff and try to find a dozer, I was just trying to spam units.
Right.
But no, it was... Here comes Titan's big offense.
All right, I'm at 925. So I'm seeing Skippy still defending his side of things. He's got the arms dealer up, so he's going to be producing GLA units twice as fast as they are normally produced. And he's just keeping Pancake and Synthesis at bay with his armies. He's still got a couple of Crusaders there. Pancake bringing in just a bit at a time. A couple of quad cannons.
Yeah, they're really just kind of slowly walking into Skip's defenses there.
Ooh, infantry walking into the Toxin as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
I did also
Skippy,
bring you.
He's going 2v1 right here. He's facing off against Synthesis and Pancake. And now I see a bunch of blue coming over.
Yes. I said that's fine. We're done with this. I will say one of my issues with this map, and it's a fun map, but him being Vanilla USA, he was able to capture that supply of the GLA in the top left, and now he has GLA with power.
Yes.
For free, basically, without having to steal it from another player.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's devastating when USA or China is able to get that corner.
Right. But yes, I'm now trying to help out on that flank. Kind of abandoned my bottom right corner once the Scud launchers have started wreaking their havoc.
Okay, yeah,
Not really good path lines for those rocket buggies.
Quite a few units down on your end. That's going to allow Titan an opening, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Not great.
There's the Scud launchers, and I'm at 11 minutes into the replay.
Yep, I'm 2 seconds behind you. Yeah, the Scud launchers already took out a couple of my tunnels and stuff earlier as well. I was just having difficulty with the rocket buggies there with the terrain to actually lock onto them, so I kind of gave up for the south.
Yeah, I see the German Cal.
Yep. That was my attempt, but that tunnel really didn't think about that, and tunnel found him pretty quick.
Right. All right, it looks like advantage is going to the south team at the moment. You've got just the corner, just the last bit of the corner on your side against Titan. But Skippy on his side is well established, has the entire corner, has defeated multiple armies coming at him from both Synthesis and Pancake, and now yourself. He took out one group of yours. Neo's got the entire middle, garrisoned, defended, and he's just wreaking havoc with those planes. And so the only advantage that you guys have, it seems at the moment, is that you've got the corner, and that's where a lot of the resources are. Back there with those 2 oils, the supply, and the extra supply as well.
Yes. At this point, my goal was just to mine out what I could before those Scud launchers take me out of that corner.
Okay, so you were okay with losing that corner now?
Yeah, we had decided that it was time to get rid of Skip's corner. So essentially, if we traded corners, I was okay with that at this point. I had so many black markets.
Right. Yeah, I see a big trail of blue going across the map again.
Yeah.
And when someone gets established in these corners, it's so hard to dislodge them because of these small lanes that are available to drive through there. There's such a small lane up on top, on bottom, and even the middle. It's split in half by that huge thing of toxin, that radiation.
Yep.
So it's just hard to get in there.
And that's why I think the Scud launchers were smart on Titan's part, because they don't need the lane to line up their shots. They can arch over.
Yeah.
And that's also why, like I said, I gave up there, because the rocket buggies needed to drive around and get lined up, and they just weren't effective with these narrow passageways here.
Lots of angry mobs going down now, though. Those are expensive, so that's well done.
Yep.
Okay, a little bit of ground gained by you guys. Yeah, Synthesis needs to keep his distance from those garrisons, though. Just let you take it out with the buggies. Because is he tank or... Yeah, he's tank, so he doesn't have any range at all.
Right. They were just doing constant damage. You can see the red missiles in there, so you got some Vet 3 units in there as well. They were just wreaking havoc on tanks there. And I have been fully cleared from the south corner.
Yeah, I see that. Titan got through all your
It was rough,
defenses. You're
yeah.
selling the remaining buildings so you can't capture them.
Right.
Okay, but you are...
a few dollars back.
Yeah, that too. You are finally making headway. And Synthesis bringing in... Oh, no, that must be Pancake, I suppose. Bringing in RPG troopers against the garrison. That's smart. They're not going to do as much damage against those infantry units.
That was... Yeah, he's got... No, that was myself, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Way to go, Wildcard.
No, that's all me in the...
Smart thinking.
Yeah. And then Skip does have a massive attack against Synthesis.
Yes. Right up one of those lanes. Right up the middle.
Yep.
Easy to forget about those with everything else going on.
Right.
You do have units just floating across the map, though, so they are going to run into your troops. They're going to run into an Emperor Overlord or two right here. I don't think they're going to get too far.
No, but it was a good counterattack from Skip as he was losing the north to at least try something to distract us, I thought.
Because of how established Titan is now, you figure it's only a matter of minutes before Titan gathers something together and charges in on you. So as long as Skip can keep you going to the other side of the map from Titan, that's
I think
well
that was
worth
their goal. Divert. And then...
Oh, Neo with a few choppers as well. Yeah, just any distraction he can do, picking off the black markets. I noticed Neo just does not have anything in the back of his base. He's pretty historically, this is how he's played here. He doesn't build anything back there. No defenses. It's left wide open for people to steal with a rebel ambush or come over the top of choppers. He goes everything into the middle.
Well, I think with a map like this, though, if you hold that middle line and you do start to lose it, you have time to build in your base if need be.
Yeah.
It is large enough that, okay, we've lost the middle, but I can rebuild my base right now and set up another line of defenses if need be.
All right, your troops.
And if you never have to, then you never have to invest in it.
You finally won the hill.
Yes.
They had the high ground.
They did. It was a hard-fought battle. A lot of good soldiers there, and I did leave it hoping that Synthesis would come to capture those oils.
Yeah, I see
but
red and
not knowing
in the
that.
middle.
I did not know that Skip had another supply there still though, with his GLA that he captured as I was leaving.
It is almost, it's completely empty now. So unless he decides to use those workers to build more GLA buildings, that would be destructive on his part, but otherwise it's just a neutralized supply at this point.
Right. Yeah, I'm about 17 minutes in here. Now this is when it starts to really get violent. You let me know when you're at the 17:10.
Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing your groups, mopped up quickly. Skippy's USA troops that he had, but I also see Titan's been left alone long enough. He's moving in on these exposed tunnels. Neo coming up with a group of paladins up the middle.
Massive group of paladins.
1710 for me.
Yep. So if you will look on the bottom left, I have vetted very quickly with all of my battles.
Ooh.
I was found out by Neo, as you can see from the beacon, with probably his search and destroy, or his scan there from the strategy center.
Okay. Titan's got buggies coming in, and those are going to be able to outrange and pick off your quad cannons one by one.
Yes, this was our desperate attempt. Also, when I drove into their base and I realized they don't have much in their base.
No, there's not much.
I drove in, I'm like, where is everything?
Yeah, especially Neo. Titan at least had, he had a group of counterattackers there pretty quick. He had a tunnel, he's got some black markets. Ooh. It's a big mass of red and orange right there.
Yeah, I'm desperately trying to put units into that bottom left corner whilst also seeing this mass in front of my own base of, well, what do I do here?
Right. I suppose that's when you call for help. Ask your teammates to cover for you while you work on the back of their own base.
And that's what we discussed. I said, if you can hold them for a couple of minutes, I might be able to do some good damage, but...
Yeah.
Titan was just too big.
These bunkers up here on the hill would have really helped you out. That's something I almost never use or utilize on this map because there's just so much going on. And you don't want to use too much of your resources back by your own base if you're not going to use it, especially when you need it on the front line. But right about now, having a bunch of RPG troopers in those bunkers might have been helpful. Titan would have been able to outrange it with the buggies, but there was only just a few buggies, I think, that would have really slowed them down.
Right. It bought me more time as well.
Yes. All right, now Neo's battling your quad cannons with paladins. That's a good counter to your troops.
Yeah, again, not having a tank unit was a bit rough, but my Scottagorn is ready, so...
Okay, you mopped up what's in front of you again. Ooh, Skippy's rebuilding the GLA up in the top. Built a barracks. Now he just needs a arms dealer, and he'll be back in it again as GLA.
Right. He's got it all at that point.
Where did you launch your Scudstorm?
Oh, I'm trying to remember. At 1935, it is in the center island of Neo's.
Taking on the stronghold of Neo.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of blue and purple on the map again. The red and orange armies have been defeated. You guys rallied. Yeah, I just need some buggies in there with your quad cannons. Because they're going all paladins. Joe's going all paladins. That would help against Titan's troops too. Oh. Did I hear another sneak attack?
Yes, Titan took he copied what I had done and gone to the back of the bases where there was nothing to do anything.
Yeah, that might be the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, that was pretty rough there. Between his tanks and rocket buggies with some quads for the infantry, that was a really good sneak attack.
Yeah, I see you pulling your troops all the way to the back now, away from the front lines.
Yeah, it was a do or die situation there.
Oh, that's a lot of Scorpion tanks coming out. Yeah, I just needed that nuke to be ready. There it goes. The nuke goes down. Yep. I'm at 2117. Pancake comes in. Again, a bunch of quad cannons. That's just not going to pack the punch that Scorpion tanks with those missiles are going to have.
Yeah,
a few
Pancake
buggies
was
in
in a
there
bit
as
of
well.
trouble there. He was really engaging with Neo most of the game, and he was only down to one black market. So money was becoming an issue.
Yeah, and you guys had the oils in the back, you and Synthesis, and then he didn't have any of the oils. He had the oil refinery, but that doesn't make you any money.
Right.
Yeah, I'm seeing
he was hurting
Pancake's,
for the cash a bit there.
Pancake's pretty depleted. Just the bare bones base for him.
Yep. Money was not an issue for myself. It was more of getting up 7 war factories and just trying to spam.
Yes.
Was the goal at this point.
And trying to send them in all different directions. Defending the front lines against Titan, moving in against Skippy on the left side. Now all of a sudden you've got a group way in the back of your own base.
Yeah, it was a fun.
Sometimes you just never have your troops where you need them, when you need them there.
Yeah, the Southern team did a really good job of attacking from different angles at different times and really just keeping us on our toes the entire time. Pancake does sell here to give me his bit of money, and I was ecstatic to actually have GLA Demolition, so I could potentially try to get some Scorpion tanks out.
I noticed the tunnel's still there. At 22:35, it's still there.
Yeah, we were having quite the difficulty trying to... with Titan's big money and spam, he just kept pumping units out. We couldn't quite get far enough back to destroy that tunnel, was the issue.
And now Skippy's been left alone long enough. He's got Humvees with the snipers in them.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's going to be tough to deal with too. And meanwhile, Titan just keeps on bringing more units out of that tunnel.
Yeah, it's just at this point it's become. I believe this is where we were talking. This is too much now. 2v3. They have the map. They have the money. The production. It was pretty rough. It was a fun game though. This is a great map. I thought
what do you think
the teams were pretty fair.
What do you think really made the difference this game? When did it start to turn? What was decisive?
I think I should not have given up the south to Titan. Even if we let Skip keep the north, like as he had it before, if I just kept the south and kept making extra money off of my oils in the bottom right corner, I might have had the extra funds in production. But as you can see now, Titan has all the extra production and funds in the south right and the bottom right corner. So,
man, he's even got a reinforcement pad there too. So you feel like it would have been better for you to just stay focused on your own guy.
Right. Hindsight, let me out eco Titan and then see what we can do there.
Right.
And because I was level 5 faster, I was Scudstorm faster.
There's still a choke point. If you're looking at all that Skippy had up in the northwest corner, there's still a choke point for him to get to your bases. So if you had prioritized building a line of defenses, yeah, letting him have the corner, but then just letting him run into your line of defenses over and over again, that could have neutralized that. That would have been a 2v1 situation there. Maybe picking off Neo's planes in the process if he tried to bring those Raptors over the top. So yeah, just play defense against Skippy with Skippy's extra resources, and then you could still focus on Tyler with the extra resources that you had.
Right. I think letting him have that bottom right corner was foolish of me. I should have just left. I should have dug in there and held that and let Skip keep his top left corner. But that's hindsight for you.
Yeah. You did have the most resources. You had a bunch of black markets.
Oh, I did. I had money, I had production, I had everything. I just...
Most units created.
Too big of a map to walk across.
I think all those quad cannons too, like I was saying before. Mixing a few buggies in there. There were buggies earlier in the game, but then later on when they were bringing the paladins, having buggies in there too. Because those...
Yeah.
And you've used battle buses before as well. I've seen that. I think when you're GLA stealth, you need those buggies, maybe the battle buses if you're familiar with using them, to pack the punch. Because the quad cannons, yeah, you can use mass quad cannons, and they can be effective unless the other person is going mass scorpions or mass paladin.
Yes. The battle bus would have been the right play. I think the only reason I didn't go with them was as we were calling out different areas of the map to go to, I just, with 5 to 7 war factories, I was just trying to set rally points in production and just send them across the map in different directions. Whereas the battle buses would have required, gathering them in one spot, getting the barracks and gathering the rocket soldiers. They would have done a lot more damage, but I just didn't feel I had the time to build that army up with the constant attacks that we were under.
Yep, been there, done that. I recognize that completely.
Yep. They're great units, but they just take a little bit of setup time.
All right. Any other thoughts on that one?
No, I just thought it was a really fun match. I loved the intensity and just having fun. It was a great match.
Yeah, well done to both teams, but well done to the South team for getting the middle and getting that top side right at the beginning of the game. and defending it, and they gambled that no one would come to the back of their own base right away with some sort of airborne attack like a helix from the tank, or GLA's limited in that. They gambled and it paid off. They had access to a lot more resources. So well played by all.
Yeah. Oh, it was a great game. Great game.